Thai PBS World podcast. Between Work by Thai PBS World. If you are a non-Thai person who is trying to navigate work and life in Thailand, we're here for you. Hello and welcome to Between Work by Thai PBS World. This is a show where we discuss work, life and inspirations for your daily grind. I'm Clare Patchimanon and as usual in this series, I'm joined by John Marwin Elau from philstar.com. Hi John.
Hi Claire and hi to our listeners.
And we also have Muhammad Hasik Sahid from Radio and Television Malaysia. Hi Muhammad.
Hello.
Hasik.
Hi. Yes, Claire say my name like in one go.
I'm learning. Yeah. So this series features 8 episodes with you two and covering your thoughts and experiences as Thai PBS Journalist Fellows of 2025. Now, in this week, we're going to talk about how to network productively. Why? Because both of you have met a lot of people in Thailand.
It's quite a ride.
Because you've been working with our digital media department. You've been to the parliament. You've seen some people from the UN as well.
Yes.
Yes.
We've attended the fact check event also.
Yeah. So tell me about it. I mean, what's your general experience been like to network in Thailand?
I think because they saw us as professionals, right? And I think it's easier that way. Like we don't really need to like approach them like hard. You know, you just strike a conversation and that's it. Like, and I guess it's helped because it helps that you come from another country and they like value your insights on certain things.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think they see us as equals and as fellow journalists during especially during the fact check event. Like we get to share our experiences back in our home country, like mine in the Philippines. Our experiences during the election disinformation campaigns and share it to Thailand, which is having their own election next year, right?
Yeah.
So and speaking in front of 2 MPs during our visit to Parliament, we get to like share our brief introduce ourselves briefly to the member of Parliament of Bumchai Thai Party and the People's Party.
Okay.
So it's nerve-wracking because I didn't know that we have to speak in front of them. So but I was happy it went well. I reviewed the Facebook Live and it doesn't show that we're unprepared for it.
I didn't even look through it. Like I know I'm not prepared for it.
I screen recorded it.
I was not prepared for it. Like, but yeah, They I guess it's an unspoken thing. I guess like they value our insights and it's easier I guess to network with them, like because they're super friendly.
And last time we also went to the UN migration office in Bangkok. There we get to experience, or they told us how to report stories about migrant
humanly
with heart.
Yeah. And there are certain words that you have to avoid, and you know.
So overall, did you make a lot of like good contacts, like from networking?
Yeah. Especially on the UN migration office and the fact check event, we get to meet students and citizen journalists also. So it's a good what do you call this, experience to be
exposure, I guess.
To be exposed with them. To know more about the Thai society, not just the journalism but also the election, the politics also of Thailand. It's very interesting.
So what's your tip building a good network? Like what's your, do you have any tips, like your personal tips to get to people?
I go first?
Yeah. Okay.
I guess just be friendly. And you know, don't start your conversation like with hard topics. You know,
do you find it difficult sometimes to introduce yourself, because this is like introduction 101, right? Case example, like hypothetically, if you're at a business function, you saw a VIP, maybe a politician who could be a useful news source.
Mm-hmm.
You're a journalist. Walking up to them to introduce yourself, did you find it difficult now? I used to find it very difficult
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
junior journalist, but now I just like do it.
It is difficult because I guess like there's like kind of like protocols that you have to go through,
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Approaching
especially
someone you
with
don't know.
their political secretary. Like in
Yeah.
Asia, we have every politician have their own secretaries, right?
Yeah.
And they are the one with the most, I guess,
Power.
over their boss. Actually, their boss is actually very chill. Like, but their secretaries are very, like, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Oh, this visual, oh, cannot use that, and like,
Fussy is the word.
yes, exactly.
I find it easier when it's a laid back event, especially when I'm invited at the ambassadors' residences of different countries in Philippines. If the event is held in their residence, usually it's just a laid back party. It's easier to approach them because they during those parties or during those events, they tend to lower their guards. And I get to like introduce myself, what publication I work for, because they're the ones who invited me to come to their event. So I guess it's easier.
Yeah, so depends on the situation.
Yeah,
And you have to be a bit brave to approach.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess like from listening to both of you, with your time here, I guess the top tip for building a productive network, like building network productively, is to offer value. Like try to get quality interactions, I guess.
Yes.
Like for both sides. Offering value.
Yeah,
offering value to build a network or to to approach
and
people.
I guess like we've like took a lot of, I mean, like other departments also took a lot of interest in us.
Yeah.
Actually, like we actually, it's not in the plan, right, for us to go to the parliament,
The parliament
or join
or to
the
speak
fact
to the
checking.
fact check. Yeah.
But I guess
They were
the
impressed.
directors-
They
the
requested it after they've met you.
Yeah.
yeah.
They were
Yeah.
impressed by what we've shown them.
Yeah,
During the 1
exactly.
week.
During the 1 week we were there, and like I guess because we asked a lot of questions, right? And I guess like
They're
actually I'm on corporate espionage.
Are you?
I'm gonna bring back this information back to my organization.
Yeah.
Like I have to write a
It's
report
good.
for them.
Good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good that it's useful.
Yeah.
I can't do
that's
that
the main
because
goal.
I don't work on TV.
Yeah, but because in digital media they have a lot of like live streaming kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, we
yeah.
are also like pivoting to live stream to make use of our social media pages.
Yeah, so that's why it's all about quality interactions being useful to each other. That's how you make friends, right? So let's talk about confidence, because as a journalist, you need to have a certain degree of confidence in order to approach your news sources. What was your confidence level like when you started off compared to now?
Ooh.
When I started up as a journalist.
Yeah, for me, it's like this.
Yeah.
Totally
It's
different.
Like totally
Yeah.
different.
0 to 100.
Heaven and earth. Like,
Yeah.
Mine as well, because I started like as like a introverted guy, but right now I guess I can speak to anyone. Like, about anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially during my time here in Thai PBS, like I get to speak with many foreigners every day. I'll bring it back to the Philippines that I can talk to you, whoever you are, like that. That's my attitude now.
Wow, that's
Especially,
good.
but I'm going to be like at least very approachable still.
Are you naturally an introvert or an extrovert or somewhere in between? No.
I guess somewhere in between. I'm more of an extroverted guy if I'm with someone that I'm comfortable with. But if I met you just now, I think I'll be
Bit more
more
reserved.
self-preserved like that. But if you get to know me, you get to know the crazy part of me.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm 60-40. 60% introvert. 40%.
How do you know this number?
I just made it up. I made it up.
Today I'm
Just like
10% extrovert.
Yeah, today I'm 10%.
You're talking
extrovert.
to a statistician.
Oh,
yeah,
we
remember.
forgot about that. Yeah, when I first started, I couldn't even face the camera, I guess.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, it's very nerve-wracking, especially when you out on the field, right? And like people looking at you, and then like they don't even bother about you, but you feel like they are looking at you, right? But now it's like very easy. It's like breathing, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, so what did you do to get to that level of comfort?
I guess.
Getting used to it. Just get used to it.
No.
No, think about the money that you're gonna get from this job.
Oh.
And yeah. Is that
money
the case?
Money is always the inspiration.
What? Okay, I guess what I think was that, okay, this may sound like very condescending, but when I facing the camera, I always thought that the others don't matter to me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like they are not human, or no. It's just like when I'm facing the camera, when I have to do my job, like I just focus on that person, like that one single topic, right? And then like facing the camera, just focus on the camera. Like everyone else does not matter. Like they don't exist during that period of time when I'm doing stand-up or something like that. I guess it makes me easy.
Like you're the main character during that time.
Kind of.
That's a useful thing, I guess. Like compartmentalization.
Yeah.
Sort of like when you have to network, when you have to approach people to build connections, then it's a different mode. But when you're presenting to a camera or doing something on your own, then it's there. Yeah, that's why I say 60-40.
I guess
It's a good number.
It's a good 60-40. Yeah. I think I'm 70-30.
50-50.
70%
Extrovert.
Extrovert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Building connections also requires listening skill. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that as a journalist, like working in your fields?
I'm bad at listening.
Are you?
I tend hard to focus of what's my the conversation is about. Like I really need to put my head to focus, right?
I noticed that about you.
I tend to focus on many things at a time, so the information gets to crumble in my head,
and then
like that.
It got lost.
It happens to me sometimes as well.
When so many things
sometimes,
happening at once.
Which is always the case.
That's why it's hard. I need stuff to do. Like if I'm not doing anything, then I'm out of my mind. Like that.
What about you, Asik? Like listening skill on a scale from 1 to 10. Why am I working on scales again? Sorry.
We can got numbers.
Clare statistician. Right?
Yeah, I guess I'm an 8. Yeah, like people always say I'm a good listener. Yeah. This kind of out of context, but my friends always say that I'm a good listener. So any problems, they will call me, and like yeah.
Are you a caring person as well? You have to be quite caring in order to be a good listener. Does it link or no?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess because I have like a connection to them, so it's like I guess empathy.
Yeah, you have to empathize with them.
Yeah.
For me, depends on the person I'm listening to. Depends on the thing that I'm listening to. If it's interesting or if it's productive, if it's an intelligent conversation, then I'm 100%. But if it's boring, I would switch off very quickly.
Yeah,
I have that problem.
Happens to me too. Like I tend to zone out if I'm talking to someone that I'm not interested in. Like the topic is not interested enough for me. I tend to zone out and then just like respond with whatever comes into my mind first.
But there's a disadvantage though. You might come across as a person who is very ignorant. So I try not to do that.
That's why I tend to be proactive in listening these days and responding good to the conversation.
What about when you are out to make connections or trying to network, get some new contacts for your work? Do you like go out with proper defined goals, or do you just like wing it?
I just wing it.
Yeah,
Really?
I just wing it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it always
It's hard to define goals, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? I looked up Google. It says for a productive networking strategy, you need to define goals.
Like you
Not
have
sure how you
I
guess
numbers.
like
numbers
I
of
don't
what,
know.
how many contacts you got. Like that.
I guess like
Not in
if,
terms of what kind of contacts you want to get.
Mm.
Because so you don't waste time at an event trying to get
Like,
to know people that
it-
won't be.
if your goal is
productive for
about
you.
contacts, about business, about this type of business, about this kind of politician, you have to have goal about it.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess like on like based depends on the how important the person is, right? But I guess nothing against it. Like, but I guess it's just not my style. I guess I love small talks. I actually love small talks.
Yeah,
There's
me
that
too.
about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like, how do I say? You get to know a person when you do small talks with them. Actually,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have a tip. Like, usually at functions, if there's like say a dinner cocktail function, and you want to talk to someone or get to know someone, like to go up to introduce yourself, you might want to start with like, "Hello, I'm Claire from Thai PBS. How are you? I've seen you around in blah blah
Then
blah."
you go from there.
Yeah, then you go from there. Sort of give them credits that you know, that, like you kind of acknowledge them even before you meet them. Or sometimes you just like small talks, like go talk about food. Like, you know, at this function, this crumble is so good. You should try it.
I
So
know-
there's two conversation starters for you.
I notice foreigners tend to do that. White people in events in the Philippines, like
Really?
they always talk about food before like approaching you. Like they have to like have small things to ease up the conversation.
I think it's a way to break the ice.
Yeah. We should copy that.
I'm not white, but yeah, I
I
grew up in a
love the
Western
food
country.
that you're eating.
What are you having?
Now we're back to food again. Gosh, why are we always back to food? And
I think
It's our
the comfort.
common comfort
Yeah.
topic.
okay, so we've covered in-person connections, as in networking. What about online platforms? How do modern journalists network online?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
I always connect with like
Tell me.
especially on LinkedIn, if I attended a forum and I didn't get the chance to introduce myself to this speaker, I always look up their LinkedIn profile and I connect to them and then I message them that I love what they speak about during the forum. And, that's how I introduce myself on LinkedIn. Like, because LinkedIn for me is the most professional social media page. If we can call it a social media page.
Yeah, don't go
right?
to my Facebook page.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird, right? Like, if you add me on
It's gonna be
Facebook.
like
Facebook,
mixture of
Instagram
everything.
is the worst. LinkedIn.
Online, I don't know. Like I don't like connect with people online that much.
Asik is
outside of
old
my
school.
I guess I'm an old school guy, but because I think like I'm suck at typing messages. I guess. Yeah,
You
like
don't like to type
I'm-
messages.
Yeah, I bet I'm better to be like in front, like even with my wife. Yeah,
You don't text very
yeah,
much.
don't text that much. Sometimes she complained to me like, "Why you don't text me that much?" I said, I saw you every day. Like what's there to text? Like it's better to be at home, like to talk to her. Yeah, for me.
What about emails? Because
Emails,
email
yeah.
sign-offs are like a thing in the Philippines. Like very
Is it?
creative people. Like how do you write your email sign-offs? Because they have like
yeah, how do you sign your email?
yeah.
Mine is kind regards, basic. That's
Like,
it.
Yeah, same.
very very truly yours.
What?
like just a humor thing in the Philippines. Like how do you end your email, your sign-offs? Like, very tired, John Marinello.
Oh, it's like an internal thing.
Yeah, tired of this life, John Marinello. Like,
You guys have
Have you actually done that?
I've never, but I want to try that. But
I'm gonna try that this
It's-
evening.
You want to try this?
Yeah, to who? To who?
I don't think you should though.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
send you.
tired. Bye.
We have many more funny sign-offs. I'm gonna send you.
Really?
this.
Yeah.
What else? What else? What are the funny ones?
I have to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Tell us.
Yeah.
Okay.
They-
Filipinos are
They have
funny.
very good sense of humor.
So you have to know the person.
Yeah, I guess like you have to know the person. Like with your boss, I
Before
don't think you can do that, right?
No.
I think
Friends,
it's a no-no.
colleagues, maybe.
Yes.
But I've never done that. That might be quite funny. Might
Yeah.
earn me some fame in the organization.
Like some people will use songs. So
Like lyrics.
they have this. I found many Filipino like babush,
What does that mean?
What's that?
bye bye, like bye.
Babush, bye bye.
Like this one, nagihikahos or no money anymore.
I've got this one. Living on a prayer.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Yeah, funny one. No shares, only tears. Oh, that's sad.
Cheers, big ears.
Follow the white rabbit. What does that mean? Follow the white rabbit into a rabbit hole. You know, Alice in Wonderland. I think it comes from that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so so networking, I guess, making useful connections requires some degree of personal connections, like actually being in front of the person, rather than like LinkedIn might work in today's world, but I don't know. For me, I'm still very old school as well.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
like to be there and like to speak to that person personally is like more engaging.
I remember many PR or communication offices do media visits. So they visit media networks in the Philippines to introduce themselves. And during their visits, they will have like some game related to the brands that they represent. So is this a thing in Thailand? Like,
Yes, they are companies that get journalists to register on a database in order to make connections with brands or corporate clients. They don't charge a journalist to register, but they do charge the corporate clients to access the network of journalists, which I guess work both ways for commercial like media. Not for us though, like not especially for public media. It's not very useful.
you can't write about brands, right?
Yeah.
If it's not a public issue.
No.
It's a very when you're in the public media, I guess it's very hard to. It's not hard to get brands to approach you, but it's hard for you to like expose the brands to the viewers.
Yeah, you can only say no. Like in my case, I only say no.
Yeah.
Like PR emails, block senders. I'm like that. Yeah. I wouldn't even waste the time to reply.
I had a bad experience with PR people. Like they bother you a lot, like a lot, because
corporate PR, don't email me.
they might be listening to the podcast. But I had this experience like there's this one hospital, like, it's a private hospital, and like me and my wife, like we went there to get like treatment once, and then like they get my number, and then they saw me. I'm working in a television network, right?
Yeah.
And then immediately like they bombarded me with like messages like, oh, I have this event cover, blah blah blah, and then sending press release to me, and I at to the point that I gave in. Like to the point that I gave in, and I just like, okay, I'm just gonna do one special report that doesn't like concern about, I mean like it doesn't concern about the private hospital, but something about public health issue that, and then I asked them for them to come, like something like that, right?
Yeah.
So just, and then I said to them, I'm going to Thailand next month, so this is like my last report. For the next 2 months, I will not be in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So I said something like that, and then they said, okay, I understand. And then like few days ago, they sent me messages like,
that you're gonna be back in Malaysia.
I was like,
They're welcoming you early.
Maybe just say no politely. Make sure they understand that as a public media, you can't advertise for anything commercial.
yes,
They
exactly.
would understand.
Exactly.
And you can always ignore.
Yeah. But I always ignore. We're
Claire.
bad.
I guess it's just I have too much empathy, I guess.
See, he's kind. He's 70% extrovert.
Yeah, because
I think he's a people pleaser.
Are you?
Yeah, you're
It
right.
can be exhausting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because I felt like she's the PR is just doing her job, right?
Yeah,
and I think like
Yeah.
I just give her a bone this time. That's it, and then like, no more after this. So yeah, something like that. You know, like
Okay.
At least you understand her work, right?
yeah, like even like people cold calling, right?
I hate that.
Yeah.
I always hang up without saying a word.
What are your
I'm that
thoughts?
rude.
What are your thoughts on cold calling? Like calling you without even like informing you ahead of time.
It's if it's someone I know, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Mhm.
If it's someone I don't know, maybe it's a bit,
No.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know,
It's about
for me.
Yeah. Like I always every time like I do like big transaction, right?
Mm.
From my bank. And then like 30 minutes after they will call me. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
we
hate
have this
that.
promotion, and then
It's
like
not nice.
and what I did was I answered the call,
Mhm.
right? And then I was like, oh, I'm in a meeting. Can you call me back later? And
That's
it's
a
always
good
like
one.
that.
That's a polite one.
Yeah, it's a polite way of saying no, right?
In my case, I don't answer unregistered numbers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Even
me
if
too.
it's they just have to text me first before I answer it.
Oh, okay.
So the president is calling, but if you're
my God,
unregistered,
John.
I won't answer.
Who are you?
They're not gonna
Because-
call your number. If it's the president,
Yeah,
probably
they
call
won't.
your
Go to your
office.
house instead, bro.
Yeah, but I think that's manner. Like you have to text the person first before calling them, right?
Unless it's your mom and dad or
Yeah.
your auntie, if it's urgent
Yeah.
or not urgent, they'll call anyway, and you have to
Yeah,
pick up.
Yeah.
But this is business wise, it's different. Yeah, that's the same in Thailand. I think for a lot of people, my generation at least. I don't know about the older generations. I don't think they mind. I don't know.
do you guys answer emails on weekend?
I do. I have to. Otherwise, it overflows my inbox.
I always emails from work. No, I
Emails,
don't.
messages, all the time for
Like
me.
I cannot because on your phone, right? Because if you don't open the notification, there will be like numbers beside the app icon,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So it bugs me. So every time like because right now it's just so easy. I just scroll down and mark as read, mark as read, mark as read, mark as read. So it's easier that way, I guess.
What about you, John? Do you
I
answer
don't
emails?
read emails on weekend.
That's healthy. That's
Yeah.
that's good
No.
balance.
on my day off because I have work one weekend, right?
Mhm.
So on my day off, I don't read email.
I think days off are fine, but if it's like messages on the days off, then it might be something urgent,
Yeah.
so you have to open
Yeah.
it. But yeah, emails don't really have to, but I do it anyway.
Yeah,
Out of
because
habit.
it's gonna overflow on your Mondays, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, I think we've covered pretty much like things about networking, productively,
I think we like
connections.
stray
Or
away from the
I don't know. We just wing it at this point. But I hope you find our conversation useful
I guess-
to some degree.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's the beauty of conversation, right?
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
don't have to stick to one topic.
It's not
like
too
you,
rigid.
Yeah, you
we
can
don't want
branch
it to
out
be
from
rigid.
And
that.
it's all and our topic. Our title is between work. It's
Yeah.
always between work.
Yeah,
right?
it's about
And-
chit-chatting over coffee
Yeah.
with colleagues and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
to all listeners out there, we hope you find it useful. Is there any closing message that you want to include in the show?
Oh, I don't think no.
Not
Next
yet.
week probably.
Next week, next week,
Yeah.
the
The
could be tears.
closing.
Stay fabulous, our listeners.
There we go, the sign off.
Oh, okay.
Just stay fabulous, guys.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you,
you,
thank you.
listener out there, for joining us in this episode of Between Work. We'll be back for our final episode of the series.
Oh my
next
God,
week.
it's our last
8 weeks,
episode.
8 weeks already.
Yeah, okay. Until then, stay fresh.